From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, Singy, it's been pretty remarkable to see what this lineup has been able to do lately. They're putting on a clinic at the plate.
No doubt, Boog. Impressive performances 1 through 9. Unlike opposing pitchers, I'm looking forward to seeing another show today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here, and towing the slab in this one, Ryan Pepio. What do we have on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
One down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox.
The right fielder,
all right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Now batting Jarren Duran. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And first offering is fouled off. Duran throws right, bats left. Batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now here is Manny Ramirez.
Runner, runner, runner.
Now they've got him in a rundown, and they put the tag on him for the out.
Really nice job right there, especially on the mound. Sometimes when that runner breaks, everybody panics, especially the pitcher, and then you don't make the play, you don't execute what needs to be done to get that runner out. That time he just stepped off calmly, dealt with this situation, and they got a pretty easy out after that.
To third, and that one handled. Throws across the diamond, and that is the inning. Red Sox go down quietly, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, and starting in this one, Tanner Houck.
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now up for Tampa Bay, Franco. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
when you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Two.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
Yandy Diaz now. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
There goes the runner. This one in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Here's the third baseman. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And that misses. And that's ball one. Runner on the go. Late swing, foul to the left. Franco on third. Diaz on at first with nobody out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
That misses the zone. And the count is 2-2. That one missed. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. No score. second inning set to go. Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Pepio back to work. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. Right side, hard hit. To first, one up, one down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Almost got him.
1 strike.
No score here in the second. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just one of those seen high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
One down. Now the third baseman. Fly ball to right. As this one sized up. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And now the center fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. DeLuca snags it on the run. Boston strands a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, number 24.
Number 24.
That one finds the corner. Strike one. And he pumps it a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And foul ball. Got him. One away.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Lau at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and there's a hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is fouled back. Just misses. And a count 1-2. Lau leads off first with one away. Good job to fight that one off. And that's outside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. He goes down looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there.
That's 3.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on down to the top of the third, tied 0-0. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to him. Masataka Yoshida. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Alex Bregman.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and now it's Alex Bregman, flied to right his first time. That one misses. Ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Now 3-0.
3-0.
Top of the third, no score. And that one is lifted in the air. Palacios sizes this one up, hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jaron
And
Duran.
now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Jaron Duran. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. And that's a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. That's down and in.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fought off foul. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And it's off the batter's eye. That one felt good. His 4th home run of the season. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the DH, Rafael Devers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hard hit right side. Lau sends it to first, and Devers is set down. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Gianluca.
And that one is downstairs. 1-0. And it's fouled away. Ground ball right side. Bregman to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Franco. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one outside. 3-1 now. Next offering is fouled back. Now fly ball to right center. Abreu on the move. Corrals it. 2 away.
The batter, number 2. Designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. A single his first time. In there at the knees. Strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Rays go in order. 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. DeLuca sizing this one up. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Wilyer.
Here's the center fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And he's already singled in this game. A little bit low. Abreu, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. And now 2-0.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
2-1.
And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That one ripped. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now number 15. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That to right. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So a man at first. And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 1 so far. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there are 2 down.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 in this one. Tap to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
up
take a look
for
at
the
how the
Reds,
series has played out
the
so
third
far.
baseman, number 3.
Ball one there.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher.
Now
Absolutely
batting,
sawed him off.
number
Bat
9.
explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On the ground to third. Slings it across.
Yep, he's out.
Already 2 gone here in the
Now
home
batting,
4th.
number 24.
Next is the speedy first baseman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That pitch in for a strike. 0 and 1.
0 and 1.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Swings and misses.
No
It's
ball.
0 and 1.
1 strike.
Just missed.
1 and 1. Up.
Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. And that's down and away.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. The Rays creep closer thanks to the homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rays,
back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the
29.
5th. Pete Fairbanks.
Pete.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And
Leading
stepping
off
in
for the Red Sox,
is the
right
speedy
fielder,
Jaron
number
Duran.
16, Jaron Duran.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So up next, David Ortiz. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The 1-1. There's a line drive to left field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Pete Fairbanks won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Number
Rays.
70 takes over on the mound.
Number 70.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Mike.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the third baseman. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now it's the shortstop, 1 for 2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Danny Jensen.
Cedon Rafaela into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Also entering the game, Tristan Casas. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Now playing first base, number 36, Tristan Casas.
Houck back to work. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next pitch is outside. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
DeLuca in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And that's a base hit. DeLuca around third, and he can't come up with it. He will score.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
2 outs, runner at first. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. To the right side, and that's a fair ball. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. The relay throw.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Number 3 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. It's going to have.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's 7-3. Next to bat will be the Rays' 4-hitter. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now you're in a situation where you're one swing away from it being a 1-run ball game.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Last half of inning number 5.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Fly ball center field. Nabs it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We're through 5. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Rays 3. Back now in Tampa Bay. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. And takes low for ball 1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Kevin Kelly up and loosening in the pen. Littell also throwing. Next offering is fouled back. Way high with that one. And a count 2-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Lays out and makes the play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The right fielder, number 16, Jaron.
So
Duran.
digging in, Jaron Duran. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And it falls. And out to aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tristan.
Now batting Tristan Casas, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Out there to center. DeLuca giving chase. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. 2-away down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's Rafael Devers. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And a foul ball. And there's a ball.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that one pulled foul. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball. So they strand 3 and leave him loaded. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots duo. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Rays 3. Bottom of the 6. And now the first baseman, number 24.
The first baseman, number 24. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
So the Red Sox go to the bullpen.
Number 63.
Justin Slayton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And foul ball. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-2.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
Up next for the Rays,
Brandon Lau, next to hit for the Rays.
Wow.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. In for a strike. 0-2 now. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That's a little bit low.
1-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this
Now
one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Jansen in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Abreu makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, number 55. That is upstairs for ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That smash towards center. And there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
In the air to left down the line. Palacios sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. 1 for 3. Out to short, boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Runner at first with 2 away. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Fought off foul. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that high fastball.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. You try to climb the ladder.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Lau makes the catch. And that is that. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Rays 3. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios. There's a strike. Slayton, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Now 1-1. And that's in there at the knees. On the ground, and foul ball. The 1-2. That one the other way, and foul ball. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. And first offering is fouled off. The Red Sox leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's off the outside edge. Now 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
2-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Could be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. He's not stopping on his way home. Now a relay to the plate. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Franco. Gets under and pops it up. Casas. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. There's a strike. In the air, right field, Duran moving under this one and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 7, the Rays 4. And we're back. Here's Alex Bregman.
The second
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Towards first. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No ball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside, and 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
He steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Red Sox.
2 down, bases empty. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And he chases that one below the zone.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So runner at second, 2 down. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Fly to center his first time. Line drive, base hit. Rafaela around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Casas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 8-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The third baseman, number 3.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Josh Winkowski. He's making his second appearance of the season. David Hamilton comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman.
Number 17, David Hamilton.
First pitch misses.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Just off the outside edge. Now 2-0. And there's a foul ball. The count 2-1. And he grounds one to the right side. It's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, number 9.
Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter. 0 for 3 in this one. In there at the knees, and that is strike one.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run.
And that chance handled. The throw to second is offline. First and second, no outs.
Number 24.
And here's the first baseman. Fouled off to the right. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-7. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
And stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lowe.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Holding on to a 1-run lead as the Rays try and punch back down a run. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Carl Crawford.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he grounds one back up the middle, finds his way through, base hit.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
One down, runner at first. And now, Richie Palacios. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And fouled off.
Runner, yes,
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. So the tying run at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Rays down by a run. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. This one in the air. Casas. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny
And now the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right field. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rays.
back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Garrett Clevenger.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Number 23.
Well, one-run game.
Carlos
Here's the third baseman.
Pena.
In the air, out towards right center. On the move to the alley. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. He swings and fouls one off.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And it skips into dirt.
Two.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And yes, he offered at it. And the batter will be the shortstop.
Number 15.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And another ball.
No strike.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Red Sox 8 and the Rays 7. Back now in Tampa Bay. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Franco.
Now
pitching change here. Aroldis Chapman.
Number 44.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. One-run game, bottom 9. Got him looking. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Oh, man. Just locked him up with that slider. He caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box. And it clearly was not that pitch.
And now Yandy Diaz. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that is out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Now the third baseman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. Yeah, that's outside. And ball 4 to a ball.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
Number 9 in the box now. Take strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age. Sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
First offering, and it just misses. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Check swing, called strike.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, all you want is a chance going into that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.